But how do you get your family on the same page? It takes time. Lead by example. Start it, show them. Write it down. Stop just going to the family saying, yeah, let's do this. Let's write it down. These are actionable steps. I can guarantee you this one thing. If we all get together for Christmas, at least one person is going to be willing to cooperate with you with what you're doing. You got to lead. If everybody's going to eat, drink, get full, talk crap, and laugh, then of course we can't have the conversation. But if you put the conversation out there and you talk about it, and at least one person be like, yo, man, let me see what that is you wrote down. Like, explain that to me. Yeah, man, I want to do this, this, and this. We got to do this, man. Let's come up with a vision, man. Trap said, let's do this and this. Let's come up with a statement. What's the statement? What's the vision? Blah, blah, blah. Man, I got an idea. Look, let's just start by putting $50 a week in this pot, man. Me and you. We ain't tripping. Let's just start by putting $50 a week in the pot. Let's see what that do. We ain't even got to invest nothing. Let's just start $50 a week. Me and you, let's put $50 in this bank account. Me and you. And then next year when y'all see each other for Christmas, man, damn, bro, we got, $5,000. Damn. Yo, what y'all, man, me and so man, we put $50 a week. We got $5,000, man. You want to get in on this? Man, hell, what we doing with it? Man, we just putting it in there right now. We ain't bought nothing, but we gonna, probably buy some stocks, or we gonna buy a piece of property or something. We just putting it in there right now. We ain't bought nothing yet, but we just putting it in there. You want to put it in there? Yeah, I'm gonna put $50 in there too. Man, we put our 5,000. You got to meet this. Nah, come on, put your 50,000 in there too. Look, we're going to write you on a family statement too. This, you got to sign this. This the statement. This the family statement. Me, you, such and such. This money is investing money for the family. You willing to sign this? Yeah, none of us can't touch it unless, all right, cool, I'm going to sign that too. All right, cool, boom. That's what we doing. You ain't got to invest nothing. Let's do it. Right? You go back next year. Damn, bro, man, we got $15,000. How y'all did that? When I started, they had 5,000. Then I put that in. Now we got like 15,000, man. I was doubling down. So, it was all love. You want to get in here? Shit, y'all got 15. What I got to come up with? Shit, you start adding your 50 in there too. I don't got to come up 15 now, man. Start putting your 50 in there. But look, you got to sign this because it's the family statement. It's the vision. It's the S.O.P'S. What the S.O.P's is, man, it's standard operating procedures. What that mean? We doing this money is only seed money. I don't care if you go, this ain't made to bind you out of jail. This ain't be able to do this. This only investment money, bro. This ain't no lawyer money. This ain't no crisis money. This investment money. Man, should I put me in there too? You lead by example. No great family created wealth overnight. It also took one person to make the conscious decision and say, yo, this got to change. So let me tell you about this story I read a while back, man. It's a deep story. It's a dope story, right? So what happened was, little girl goes to Christmas. Little girl goes to Christmas, right, with her family, right? Great-grandmama, see her mama cut the ends off the ham, put the ham in a pot. She said, Mom, why you cut the ends off the ham? Mom said, shit, I don't know. I saw your grandma do it. All right, go ask your grandma. I just follow what she did. All right, cool. Little girl go to grandma, Mama, why my mama cut the ends off the ham every time she put it in the pan? Grandmother saying, I don't know, sure. I got that from your great-grandmother. She over there, go ask her. Goes to great-grandmother, says, Great-grandma, why every time mama and grandma put the ham in the oven, they always cut the ends off it? She said, oh, shit. When I was coming up, we ain't had no room in the pot, so we had to cut the ends off to make the ham fit. You feel me? We follow tradition, not even knowing where it started from. You feel me? You feel me? Tradition ain't always it. In this case, tradition had them just throwing, which I don't eat pork. Tradition had them just cutting the ham off for no reason. How many of us have been following tradition and it ain't been leading us nowhere. How many of us been following tradition? It ain't led us nowhere. So you want to know how to get started? You start. First thing, you don't need a lot of money. Just imagine if 2 people in the family came up with $50 a week just to put in the pot. Just to put in the pot. Bro, let's say $50 a week to next Christmas when he's, let's just say $50 a week to next Christmas. Me and you. All right, cool. When you go to the family and say, yo, man, we saved $50 a week, yo. Man, we did that, man. How much y'all for real? Y'all really did that? Yeah, man, how I can get in on it? I guarantee you that's going to happen. So let's start putting that together. In New Orleans, man, people spend $100 a week on crawfish. One person alone. How many times we do that? We spend $50. We'll go out. Y'all spend $50 smoking hookah. $50 a week for 52 weeks is $2,600 per person. Don't let that go over your head. $2,600 per person in a year. Y'all saying we can't do that? You can't dedicate to that? 2 people, that's $5,200. 3 people, that's $7,800 in a year. $7,800, you know what you could do with that? $7,800? You can, let's see. What can we do with $7,800 with 3 people? Well, we can get a vacant lot somewhere for $7,800. We can go to the auction and get a house. Or, Lana, remember I used to do this? $7,800, we can go to the auction and get a car from Copart. I used to do this. I used to make money like this all the time. We can go to Copart with no license, no vehicle license, no nothing. We will go to Copart. I will go to Copart, literally go to Copart, get the car for about $5,000, $3,000 to $5,000. That was my budget. Spend $2,000 to get it fixed, sell it for $10,000. My people on here right now used to do it all the time. Sometimes I was doing 2 cars a month. $7,800. You get a vending machine. $7,800. You can get some lawnmower equipment and rent that out to somebody. $7,800. Yep, Copart and IAA. Yep. $7,800. You can get your first mobile home. $7,800. You can take $2,000 of that, $3,000 of that, put it into the stock market. $7,800 between 3 people putting $50 a week in. You telling me we can't do that? We can't take the incremental steps to turning our last name to an asset. Here's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Especially if you want to learn stocks, you can rock with me. I have so many people in the Trappers Anonymous group, they turning $7,800 into some things. So let's go a little further, right? Let's talk a little further. Let's talk a little more. So let's talk about this, man. So now I'm going to give y'all something. I talked it about y'all, so now I'm going to give y'all some stock talk, because I know everybody rock a trap, because trap talk that stock talk. All right, so here's what I'm going to give y'all, man. I'm going to give y'all 3 indicators of a great stock, right? 3 indicators of a great stock. Let's write these down. Remember what I told y'all, man. Trapper attire is required at all time, right? 3 indicators of a great stock, right? 1, the stock has low liabilities. Low liabilities. Notice I didn't say 0 debt, but I said low liabilities. Every company has liabilities. Check this out. Why you want the stock? So what does it mean if the stock has low liabilities, Trap? Cool. If a company has low liabilities, the company now has more buying and borrowing power. More buying and borrowing power. Well, Trap, why does a company need to buy and borrow? Easy. So if a company has low liabilities, the company now can use money to acquire other businesses or acquire its competitors. If a company can acquire other businesses or its competitors, that now fuels the company's growth. If you can fuel the company's growth, that now increases investor returns. Growth equals great investor returns. 1, companies that have low political profiles. Trap, politics and the stock market. Yes, it is a known fact that companies with high political profiles are subject to a lot of volatility. I love to invest in companies with low political profiles. Ask the Trappers. Companies like CMG, companies like United Rentals, companies like VMT, company. Boring businesses with low political profiles. I don't want you all that shaking hands with the president. I don't want you doing. I don't need you doing that. I need you to make money for me, man. I don't need you trying to. If you can be political, be cool on the back end, like Walmart. Be all. I don't. You all on. Waste management. Low political profile. I don't need you popping up saying this company is backing this. This. I don't need all that. You messing up my money. Low political profiles. Third one, high entry barrier. So Trap, what that mean? A stock costs a lot of money? No, a high entry barrier is simply this. How hard is it for another company to copy what I'm doing? How hard is it for a company to copy what I'm doing? It could be technology, it could be patents, or it can be the low price. Those are three of the most high entry barriers. How hard is it for another company to copy what I'm doing? Is it going to cost them a lot? Is it going to cost them a lot to try to do what I'm doing? One of the reasons why we love Chipotle, right? And y'all know I say Chipotle. But one of the reasons why we love Chipotle is because it is extremely hard for other businesses to copy what they're doing. Trap, one of the things they do a lot, they have built a moat around getting with farmers all in that area. So now they get fresh produce every day. The food, when you go to Chipotle, that's fresh vegetables that you get every day. Why nobody don't worry about trying to copy that? It's too hard to do. I'm not even worrying about it. That's why everything come out the freezer. Fresh vegetables every day. High barrier of entry. Just gave you some free game. You write that down. You can look for companies that have it. 1, low liabilities. Why do you want a company with low liabilities? You want a company with low liabilities because low liabilities now give that company a lot of buying power and it gives them a lot of borrowing power, right? And the thing about them having lower liabilities is because now they can borrow to acquire. Hear me out. They can borrow to acquire and use the revenues from the acquisition to pay the loan off, which now taps into operational cash flow from the other business. That's a secondary income that's not coming from the business. That's coming from the investment that pays off the loan, keeping the balance sheets clean. Second thing, man, low political profiles, man. We don't want companies that's all in politics and doing all this, right? Doing all that. Like, because anything happens in politics and they all shaking hands and doing all that, stock on plummet. We don't want no part of that. Third one, high barrier entry, man. High barrier entry. And look, I'm feeling good, though. So check this out. Check this out. 2 more things that you want to know when you're looking at a business. You want to know everything that company owns. You want to know what all companies that business own, what all brands and everything that fall under that name, what assets that business has. And the second thing is you want to know how much that business owes. What do they own and how much is worth and how much do they owe? Those are 2 deep components in looking at a business. What do they own? And then what is it worth? And then what do they owe?